Pleased to meet you. This is Fixed and Folded, the knife review channel for the casual knife collector. I am Cody and I'm going to be reviewing this cool knife, the Spyderco Darn Dao. I'm pretty sure this knife is not available for sale anymore in stores, but you can get it aftermarket. So I bought this one about 7 years ago from Blades Canada, and it was $650 Canadian at the time. Limited run of 1200. Blade material is CPM 154. Made in Taichung, Taiwan, and the designer is, it says Lum here. Geez, what's the name of this person? Bob Lum? Geez, someone please correct me on the name. But you've got a contoured G10 handle. Gorgeous. And a full flat grind with a semi-sharp spine here. This spine is almost a 90 degree. This is similar to the Cold Steel Trailmaster spine, where, let me see if I can, okay. The Trailmaster spine is a little sharper. But yeah, this is not, it's almost sharp. But this would aid in piercing. So Spyderco, you've got the trademark spider hole there. And you've got a lanyard hole here. You've got some pins that held the handle in place, and they've been sanded with some pin caps or something, so that everything's flush. Man, the design pattern on that handle is just gorgeous. A part of me thinks this is a micarta, not G10 handle, because of the pattern. I might be getting confused with another knife, the only other knife that's in my collection that is kind of a similar aesthetic and quality feel to this, which is the Cold Steel Black Bear Classic, which I believe is a G10. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say this is a micarta because of the gorgeous pattern on here. Regardless, you have top-notch fit and finish. Perfectly, perfectly. What would you call that? Smoothed with into the tang. You've got a beautiful tapered tang. So, wow, it kind of matches. It kind of matches the tip. So you get I'd say the blade stock is thick. You have a thick blade stock here, and it remains thick right up to where the spine starts, and then it tapers down to a relatively fine point there, and it's mirrored here where it tapers down here, and you have the full through construction. Handle comfort is superb. I have extra large hands, and even with gloves, this would be comfortable. This would be a bit slippery to use barehanded in a combat situation. If I'd probably use gloves, because this is pretty slippery, pretty smooth, but extremely comfortable. So I think it's Bob Lum. I think that's the name of the designer. And I believe he passed away about 5 years ago. You have a really nice machine lines all going down the length of the blade here. It just has a high quality tool appearance. So the balance is gorgeous. This is as well balanced and as enjoyable in the hand as the Cold Steel Trailmaster, but different because the Trailmaster is like a beast, where this feels more like a fighting weapon. This is probably, is this faster in the hand than the Trailmaster? But they're about the same, but this does have a different feel. It's got like a weight here. I don't know. It feels really pleasant and intuitive, controllable, lively. You can choke up. Yeah. You can use your second finger here, then have your index finger and your thumb here, and you can choke up. If you're going to use this to do some wood tasks, if you want to bring this out as a survival tool, you could. This is very slicey and excellent at piercing. So when I got this, I was researching it, and apparently the designer wanted to basically make a Chinese Dao war sword in a smaller knife size version. And so you get this Darn Dao. It's really cool. I mean, that's obviously just my subjective opinion, but it's just beautiful. Very flowing, balanced design to look at. Feels great in hand. You've got your little Spyderco spider logo, and but it's, yeah. I mean, if you can find one of these, get one. If you're into collecting, I don't know, cool. What would this? You could use this as a machete. You could use this. Are full flats good at splitting wood? Maybe. I think probably a saber grind would be better. But I mean, I don't know. This comes with a gorgeous leather sheath, and it comes with a beautiful soft carrying bag and some like little information about the knife. Cool packaging. Yeah, the grind angle is perfectly even on both sides for the cutting edge. Really desirable knife. Okay, so my complaint, I mean, the class of knife is just, I would just call this a collector knife. That's the class of this knife. I don't know that anybody is going to actually, other than testing it, I don't know that anyone's good. This isn't going to be anyone's daily user. It's for $650, right? There's a lot more affordable daily users that are going to be practical. But just for a beautiful art piece, you know, practical art that you can hold in your hand and swing around, cut yourself with. This is just gorgeous. So yeah, I mean, my complaint would be just that the handle is slippery for a bare hand. If you're going to be, you know, using it against zombies, this could potentially slip out. But the trade-off of the slipperiness is that it's extremely comfortable. Yeah, just an interesting collector knife. I don't know. They're probably going to be more than 650 Canadian now. I think I saw someone asking 850 or 900 for one. So, is it worth that much? No. If you could find one for around 650 and you got the money and you want the CPM 154 steel, and then it's a freaking cool knife. This is a cool knife. I have one knife that's comparable size to this. which is my beloved leather neck Bowie. Blade length is a little longer on the Darn Dao. Handle size is comparable. You get a tiny bit more handle size on the leather neck Bowie. A little bit thicker blade stock on this, but this is definitely stout too. Yeah, like for an actual zombie fighting knife type thing, this is definitely preferable because of the rubberized grip. It provides more traction in a bare hand, but this is more artful. This is more of a celebration of design, this is more of a collector piece, like just a unique, yeah, this is more unique than the leather neck Bowie. So, boy, what would I rate this? I would rate this an A for a collector knife. I give this a grade of an A. So, that concludes my review of the Spyderco Darn Dao, and hope you all have a good night, and I will talk to you soon.